How's everyone doing? Are we all alright? I'm not. I'm thoroughly pissed off. Absolutely. I was and ahhing about whether to go to the match or not anyway, because I'm not feeling too good. My knee's really sore, I didn't sleep well. So I'm tired, aching. But, like the good blue that I am, soldiered through it, got in the car, drove all the way down there, all the way to Goodison. I had to stop at temporary traffic lights on the way and got stuck in traffic, so I was a little bit later than normal. I know the gates open at 1:30 for 3 o'clock kickoff. So I thought as long as I'm there before 1:30, everything will be all right. I was there 1:25 and the roads were closed. Luckily, there was someone on the road on Goodison Road who moved the stuff away, the barricades away, so that someone could get through. And I just followed in behind them because I've got my blue badge. But then as I was driving down Goodison Road, all the windows open wide. All the side streets where the disabled parking is were closed off. Not a single one open. Nobody there to move stuff out of the way either, so I had to carry on, drive home. But I thought, I'll go into Liverpool. I'll see what it's like. I'll test what it'll be like if I have to go into work. And it was abysmal. There was nowhere to park. I was even thinking about parking up and going to Probe Records and buying some vinyl. Try and help support them because they need support at the moment. They're a fantastic company, great shop. I used to go in the old days on Matthew Street and Button Street in Liverpool. They need our help at the moment. They've been struggling a little bit. But I couldn't. There was nowhere to park. As always, when you get to disabled car parking spaces, there's always a fucking taxi park there. It's amazing how many taxi drivers in the Northwest are disabled, isn't it? Swats. So I thought I'd drive home. But on the way home, I stopped at Formby Point. Went and had a little bit of a walk up the sand dunes to the viewing platform, which I did a really shitty little video, which I'll put up later, I think, anyway. A little bit of advice. 1, if you're thinking of having a stroke, don't have a stroke. 2, if you do have a stroke and you're starting to recover from it, make sure you're in good order before you try and walk up sand dunes, especially on a wet, rainy day like today. That was, what time was that? That was about 40 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago. My lungs are still burning and my legs are falling off. But I didn't fall over. Just didn't fall over. And it's probably done me some good walking them down in sand dunes. But so pissed off. Probably 5 or 10 minutes earlier, I would have made it. I would have parked up. If there was spaces, obviously. I've been going there for a long time. I know where my dad used to park. We had 2 or 3 places where we could go and park up on a good day. All those were taken. The closest one where I could have parked up was about 1.5 miles away from the stadium, and I just cannot do that twice, there and back. Not a chance. So I'm missing the game. Fuck it, doesn't really matter, does it? I even went and bought a really shit coffee because that's what I do when I go to the match. Not as good as a Douwe Egberts, and certainly not as good as a charcoal coffee, company coffee. But it's all part of the day, isn't it, Saturday? Get a shit coffee, watch the game. So I've spent 3 hours in the car. Well, it's getting close to 4 hours now. Listening to the Cocteau Twins and driving in the rain. Could have stayed in bed. Could have lay on the sofa. Could have done anything. But to be honest, 3 or 4 hours of the Cocteau Twins is no bad thing at all, is it really? And driving down in the rain. Oh, holy fuck on toast. That new Everton Stadium. Every time I see it, it just looks like it's from a different planet. I went past in the dark once when all the lights were on with Jess, and I was blown away by how good it looked. even today in the rain, miserable, after not being able to park up at Goodison, it still filled me with a little bit of joy, seeing what the future brings. And it's not like it's a distant future either. It'll be after next season, we're there. And if we are, sorry, when we are, I'll be able to park up at Birkdale, drive down, park up, get the train from Birkdale to Sandhills, and the walk from Sandhills to the stadium is doable. There and then back, it is doable. Plus, I'll know exactly where it is I'm going to and back. Not the same when you've got to park in the middle of nowhere, a side street somewhere. So hopefully, the future will be a bit brighter if we're still in the Premier League at least. And on better days when the weather's a bit warmer, I will definitely go back to Formby Point. I will do better videos. It was windy, it was wet, it was miserable, but I did get a little bit of like a minute. You could see the drilling platform, which is just there now. You could see that further down quite brilliantly. And you could look around and see Liverpool, see the Seaforth cranes and all that. And the sea, the actual sea, proper sea. Not like, hang on. No, don't double in on me, you knobhead. Not like that where there's no sea to be seen. Actual sea, the actual Irish sea, the wet one, with waves and shit. Even saw the ship on the distance, on the horizon. A big ship. And the big ships they sail on the Ali Ali out, of course. Yeah, but what an absolute twat of a day. But I'm here, I've got me little drone in the car with me. That's the actual drone, not my daughter, if she's watching, sorry. So I might piss around with that down here. Although it's windy, it's wet, it's not good. Not good at all. I had my hat on earlier. I don't need it now because the car's absolutely roasting. Don't know, should I go for a walk? If I do have to park further down there, though. My legs are knackered. Don't even know if I'm in the mood for it, to be honest. This is where the positive mental attitude thing falls down slightly. I was already forcing myself to go anyway. And then for it to all go tits up. And then the little backup plan of going to buy some records has gone tits up. Although there's a place in Southport off Tulka Street that does vinyl, so I might just, where are we on? 4:10. He's open till 5:30. Might just mosey in there, have a quick look. See if I can buy something, cheer myself up. We shall see. Yeah, but great, isn't it? The highlight of your day, Central 12 by the Asda in Southport. Going to get a fucking coffee. The highlight of the day. I know the day's not over yet, but you know, so far that's it. Can't believe how fucking bad Liverpool was today, though. I've worked there for 20 odd years. Well, almost 20 years. No, just over 20 years. Yeah, it was 20 years this January. I know the place inside out, and then when I was down there, I had to go around little side streets to try and park by work. Everything's changed. There's things blocked off. Red lights appear to be a suggestion rather than an order. So I'm to constantly watch out for people trying to sideswipe you. Fucking idiots everywhere. So I think if I do end up having to go back into work, this is going to have to take a hell of a lot of working out where I'm going to park, because I can't park next to the building. There's always someone there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. Although I've got 6 months at least to start thinking about it, so I shouldn't worry really, should I? It'll all come out in wash. Anyway, I went into Costa and asked for a flat white, and he brought me Keira Knightley. There you go. There's a tit joke there. Bit of blue fit, lads. Bit of blue. This is a proper miserable day at the seaside. Why do we do it to ourselves? It's glorious though. This is what Britain is like. This is proper Britain. Cold, windy, wet by the seaside. Kids are screaming, laughing, and having a great time. And people are just sat in the cars, either miserable as sin or delighted that the kids are happy. What more do you want? Do you want fucking jam on it, do you? How's everyone doing anyway? Are we all right? Are we having fun? Are we almost there yet? Anyway, my car's done all right. It's going in to get some work done on the 12th. Looking forward to that. Then I have to go and have my asthma review on the 13th, the day after. That'll be a Wednesday. Can't wait for that. Can you blow into this? No. Why? Fucking ask me, you dickhead. Yeah. Well, that's great stuff to look forward to. Still only Saturday, isn't it? I've got my stream to look forward to tomorrow, the real stream. So I'll have to sort out my bits and pieces of that like I do every week. Think about what to eat, because me ma reckons I'm going to be there till about 7 o'clock, which I'm not, obviously. I haven't told anyone at home that I'm not at the game, which I should have done, really. But I was too fucking annoyed. I can see Blackpool. Just. I can see the drilling platform. Just. That kind of hazy weather. It looks quite bright going out towards the towards Ireland, but a lot of cloud around. This is genuinely what living by the seaside is like about 90% of the time. Fucking miserable. Balls to it. Get the drone out, I think. Have a little play. I haven't done that yet, really. Although I did a bird's eye thing yesterday where they flew into the air about 15 metres above the house. That was boss, that. Might throw that in a video when I do that soon. See what you think. And I need to sort out some alternative things to do on days like this. Because a pound to a pinch of shite, this is not the first and last, sorry, it's not the last time this will happen. It's not even the first. It won't be the last time this happens. So if something goes wrong and I can't park up, you know, what do I do instead? Do I go down the motorway, head towards somewhere else? Do I carry on driving through Liverpool, go to Strawberry Fields, Penny Lane, do some Beatles shit? Do I drive all the way through to Garston? Do I show you where I used to live, where I grew up? As a sproglet, I'd show you my old school, but the thing's been knocked down and is now houses. Do I do all my yesterdays? Drive past the Heath pub, the Green Hills, the Manor. Is the Manor still there? Next to Allerton Station. Don't even know. It's been that long since I've been down there. I wouldn't have thought so. It's now South Parkway anyway, isn't it? I need to think of something now. And I need to work on me fitness, because genuinely, being in the car for 2.5, 3 hours without getting out, my leg was starting to go numb. I can't do long drives. I know I can't. Not without stopping a few times. I had to get out of Formby just to stretch my legs, and that. I suppose going up sand dunes was not the right idea to stretch my legs, but you know, I had to. Had to be done. Otherwise, I'd have just seized up completely. Thankfully, I haven't got a clutch, so my left foot's not really needed apart from putting the brake on. That's it. That's the parking brake, not the foot brake, by the way. Well, yeah, that's it. Now it started to rain again. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Still, we're going to get beat, aren't we? I don't even know what the score is, so I'm not looking. So we could have got beat. I'd have been pissed and down with rain on me, cold, miserable, and we'd have got beat. I'd have had to walk back to the car, waiting for ages, waiting for the roads to open. I don't have to do that, I suppose, do I? So I might treat myself to something spectacular for tea. Any suggestions? What should I get? What should I treat myself to? Steer clear of the alcohol aisle, though. That's the main thing. Days like this, my sobriety is tested. I could just go and get a bottle of wine. Get chilled tonight. But I'm not going to. That'd be caving, wouldn't it? That'd be giving in. Is that what I used to do? Every time there was an issue, go and buy wine, that'll sort it out. Didn't sort fucking anything out, did it? Put me in hospital instead. Not a good move. No, we'll avoid the wine. We'll avoid that. We'll have the alcohol-free wine. Might even have an alcohol-free gin and tonic instead. Buy myself a smoking jacket and a cravat. Become an old Englishman. Which I suppose is what I am, really, isn't it? Except fuck the English. I'm from the Independent People's Republic of Liverpool. I'm European. Yeah, any suggestions? Where do you think I should go? Where would you like me to go? Would anyone like to see anything in the Northwest that I can get to? I could take you with me. Is there anywhere you've been aching to see in Liverpool or Southport or the Northwest? I went to Parbold Hill, didn't I, last week? Looking out over Liverpool and Wigan and that. And it was nice. Nice being at a different... It's nice being other than sea level, which I mentioned, I think. Seems weird. All those years of just being at sea level. Everywhere I went, it was right by the coast. Just half an hour and I'm up in the air. It's fantastic. But I still need to build up to go to somewhere like the Lake District because I'm just not ready for it at all. Same as North Wales, Peak District. Wouldn't mind going there when the weather's a bit better. Go and see the overexposed, the plane crash. The one that crashed into the Peak District, just east of Manchester. You go up sort of through Stockport and things to go on the Snake Pass. But I saw Matt from High Peak Autos. He lives around there anyway, or lives and works around the Peak District. And he went round there the other day. Was it yesterday? And there was snow everywhere. I mean, it's not a mountain, but it's high enough where they're going to get snow when we don't get it. Am I ready to start doing that? Am I ready to start walking around the Peak District in the fucking snow just to see a plane crash? It's a lovely sight. It sounds horrible, doesn't it? A plane crash. It's nice they've left it how it is. As a monument, this is what happened. We're not going to tidy everything up. Just go and pay your respects and understand how dangerous flying used to be and how we're lucky how safe it is nowadays. Possibly, I think it's places like that where you need to go and reset and remember your priorities, which, thinking about it now, it sort of is just giving me that little bit of a thing of you're missing a game. It's no big fucking deal. You know what I mean? These people slammed into the side of the hill. The plane is strewn everywhere. That's a catastrophe. Not being able to park and watch 11 millionaires struggling to beat another 11 millionaires. That's no big deal at all, is it really? The grand scheme of things, is it a big deal? Is it shite? Fuck it. Missed the game. Who cares? I'll go and watch some decent stuff on telly tonight. Go and buy some vinyl if the lad's got some decent stuff, which I'm sure he has. Give you a little review of what the shop's like. I like helping out local companies where I can, or YouTube channels, anything like that. We should all help each other out. Spread the wealth, man. Spread the wealth, spread the word and spread the wealth. Do that, listen to some tunes. Lie down on my bed listening to vinyl because I don't have to be anywhere. That's not a bad thing to do on a Saturday, is it? Do you not think? Sorry, just spat then. Like the ignorant bastard that I am. Much better. Yeah, no big deal. I've calmed down a bit now. I just need to make sure I've got stuff in place. If that doesn't work, do something else, because I can't just drive there and drive back home. It's such a waste of time. A waste of time and energy, and I haven't got a huge amount of energy, so I've got to make the most of it when I can. But if you are in the northwest area, anywhere in the northwest area, Formby Point is definitely a place to go. I will go in the summer. I will try and do some videos because it looks fantastic. It was nice being actually able to see the sea. It was nice being able to see Liverpool and Southport because it's in between. The views were fantastic. The dunes look gorgeous, as do the woods. That difference between just seeing sand dunes and all of a sudden there's a big wood next to it. Lovely, really pretty. And something I drive past all the time. Never bother me arse to go and have a look, and I should do. And I will do, and I'll take you with me. Then we'll also go to the Pine Woods, see if we can see any squirrels. Might do that during the summer, see if my daughter fancies coming with me. She can be me cameraman, woman, man. Not in front of me, I mean just having a scan around and things in case we miss anything. Yeah, I have to do that. I definitely want to show you more of Southport because I think we get a really bad rap. Seaside towns in general always do get bad reps because of, there's not a lot to do at times. During the off season, there's not a huge amount to do. But they are nice. I love coming down here. It does relax me. If you want to go for a walk with your kids on the beach, you can do. I don't want to say there's very little crime. There's not a huge amount of crime compared to a lot of places. It's quite chilled. I just wish that they kept some of the shops on Lord Street open, looked after them a bit better, treated the shop owners a bit better, try and increase investment into the town. All towns need that investment. You need people coming in, spending money. And you can't do that if you're constantly shutting down every bleeding shop around. No one can park anymore, which is a ball ache. But it's not a bad place. There are, you can make a bit of a day of it. You can come round and have a look and see what we've got. Lord Street's lovely. Looks very nice, especially on a nice sunny day. It's almost Parisian. Almost. Hopefully the pier will reopen as well. I'll take you down there. We'll get on the train. Botanic Gardens. Spring is round the corner, so as soon as that starts getting going and the flowers start getting into bloom, I'll take you around there as well. There's somewhere else I was thinking about it. Oh, Martin Mere. How'd you fancy that? The wildlife place. Take you there as well. There should be great during the late autumn when all the geese, especially, we get thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of geese on the way south. You stop off at Martin Mere, eating and drinking, as all tourists do. These massive geese turn up there because it's very good to just get their energy back and then prepare to go further north or further south on the way down there and then further north during the spring when they come back. So might go there as well. Not far from Parbold Hill, you've got Rivington Pike just across the motorway. Take you there as well at some point. It's supposed to be quite nice. Good views, a nice walk. And eventually, Lake District has got to be one of them. I need to go there. North Wales, Panorama, Wales End, near Wrexham. My dad keeps telling me to go there. We will, as soon as I've got me energy, which means I might have to go to Formby a bit more often and walk up and down them sand dunes because that is a proper workout. I can feel my calf now. It's like iron. So we're going to do that. Build my strength up and start taking it out a bit more. What you reckon? Would you like that, kids? Would you like that? I would. But any suggestions of anywhere that you think you've heard of that you'd like to see, just lash them in the comments. I don't mind. I mean, on days like this, I've got fuck all to do anyway, have I? Really? So why be miserable? Why not just get out, keep going in the car, go and find somewhere nice. Or somewhere interesting. Doesn't have to be nice. Auschwitz is not nice, is it? But very, very interesting. I wouldn't mind visiting there just to see the history of the place. Yeah. Satila. Saturday in the rain. What more do you want? Apart from food, I haven't eaten today. That's a stupid thing to do, isn't it? Never bothered. Should have had my breakfast. I haven't got any energy bars in the car either. I need to refill them, so I need to go to Tesco on the way home. I've always got them. I mean, always. And then on a day when you need them, I haven't got them because I'm an idiot. What can you do? Almost 51. I'm not going to change, am I? You can't teach an old dog new tricks, they say. Well, you can. If the old dog wants to learn, that's the fucking thing now, innit? Oh, well. Shall we go vinyl hunting, shall we? What do you think? What shall I buy? Shall I buy some Cocteau Twins, if they've got any? I know I've been listening to that all day, but Cocteau Twins on vinyl. Yeah. I'll see if I can find some. Maybe My Bloody Valentine. I'm in a shoegazy kind of mood lately. I think I've got all the Smiths at the moment, haven't I? I say at the moment because obviously records have a tendency to go missing and disappear into another house in Birkdale where my daughter lives. So I might have to keep on replacing these things. Yeah. I might have to replace the Sundays as well. I love that album, Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. But I give it to my daughter because I think it's one of those albums. If you've got a record player and you like indie music, you have to have that on vinyl. It is absolutely superb. But I miss listening to it, so I might have a look for that as well. Remind me when I get in there, right? Sound. What else? Any other suggestions in the chat? What other records should I buy? I spoke to the lad who owns it. So have you got any Radiohead? He said, well, it normally comes in and goes out on the same day because it's that popular. So I won't have any of that. Stone Roses I haven't got any Oasis. I'll have a look, maybe. Oasis. What else? What else is there? What else is there? You know, music. The last so many 100 years of music, there's loads of stuff. Still haven't got any Beatles either, which is stupid, isn't it? Having an accent like mine and not having any Beatles, absolute sellout. Again, I doubt you'll have any Beatles in there. Cause that's the same kind of thing, isn't it? Comes in and gets sold on the day. We'll have a look anyway. Another hour till he closes. No biggity. Yeah, I've relaxed now. Can you tell? Unless we're getting beat, of course. Are we getting beat? Does anyone know? We're normally getting beat. Never know. By some miracle, Jared Branthwaite might have turned up with another header into the top bin. I doubt it, but he might have done. Yeah. Relax now. Chill. No big deal. Put everything in perspective. So I wonder what else I can do. I can do something. I need to do something to add that video in from earlier on. I don't fancy going for a walk because it's starting to look really miserable out there. I mean, really miserable. I might take a video of this and show you how fucking miserable it is. Stitch that in. Call it a miserable Saturday. Would you like that? Would you like that as a video? Nick's miserable Saturday. There we go. That'll do it. Anyway, sorry. Don't want to keep on boring you. I will do some pissing around with my drone and then go see if I can buy some records and go home and have something to eat because I'm absolutely bastard starving. Cheers. Peace and vibes and ting.